Welcome back, Wi-Fi wizards. We're going to be looking at some weather reports here coming in from other parts of the world. Due to weather manipulation, obviously. Anyway, let's get it cracking.
Y'all wouldn't believe me if I told you where this is, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Spain is again being flooded out, y'all. Look at this. But this time, this is another province. This is the province of Malaga, I believe. Look at this, y'all. This is the 5th flood that Spain has been through in a little bit under a month, y'all. Just a little under a month. Can y'all believe that? This is the last thing they needed to experience in Spain, because I told y'all, Spain is in it all alone, y'all. Their politicians is nowhere to be found. Is that shit going out into the sea? Oh my goodness. Look at this. This thing don't even feel real, y'all. It literally feels like a movie, y'all. Literally feels like a movie. It looks just like North Carolina. It's definitely not normal. All this water in a little bit of time, y'all. And then I showed y'all what the harbor of Spain was looking at, like, right? Y'all remember that? I showed you how this was going on in Spain, y'all. In the harbor with the fishes. It looks like there's, they're under distress. I have no idea if those things are related or not, but something is going on with Spain, y'all. All this water, all this flooding. What do you guys think is going on? Please let us know down in the comments below, y'all. Let's continue to get this shit. Peace in. So it looks like Nepal and Pakistan is in bad shape after they have been receiving heavy torrential rain, y'all. As you can see, a huge sinkhole just opened up in the streets of Nepal. You have trees falling down, and it is such a mess with debris everywhere. And this is Nepal. Not only that, y'all, but it has been raining so much in Pakistan. There was a bridge full of a wedding party, right? And the bridge collapsed, leaving the wife as the only survivor, y'all. This is what's going on in Pakistan right now. As you can see over here, they are trying to save her, right? She's the only survivor. They put you see, they put that the rope around her to bring her up. That's crazy. Down a bridge though, you being the only survivor on your wedding day. Imagine how that is, y'all. Imagine. Look at this. But yes, y'all, that's crazy. This sinkhole right here, and this guy almost falls in. But as you can see, the whole world is going through it right now. See, the trees falling. All I can say is, let's continue to get this shift. You see it. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's get this shift. Peace in. Did you guys hear about that huge landslide that happened in Jamaica? There are people and communities on top of this hill over here that are literally landlocked. They cannot get out.
It is coming! It is coming! It is coming! It is coming like crazy!
You guys ever realize how Jamaicans and Haitians are so emotional?
Look at this! Look at this! Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this!
Oh my God. Y'all see that? Here is the top view of the mountain, y'all. Check this out.
This is what's going on.
Look at that.
From cross there to cross here. No entrance, no exit. And what is going on down there? Angeles, Jamaica. This is what is going on, right? It's me spoken.
You see, y'all, the whole world is going through it. You just heard him. He said no entrance, no exit. I don't know what their government is going to do to help these people get out, but they are literally landlocked on top of this mountain. But yes, y'all, so much going on in the world, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. And all I can say is, yeah, let's get this shift. Peace in.
This is me spoken.
He's speaking to y'all, all right? Let's get it. Peace in.
An absolute joke, innit? It's the Americans. Weather manipulation. All these families uplifted, all these homes just ruined. Communities, towns, roads. All this devastation, all this money it's gonna cost. Because obviously it's always the Americans. No offense to any Americans, but it's always the American government who just have to spoil it for everyone else. Big bad bungers of the world, messing with the weather. Go figure. switching gears now, I'm going to look at some of these laser beams. Obviously the weapons, the direct energy weapons, or whatever they're called. The Americans seem to utilise, the Navy. We're going to have a look at them, some of the cases, what they've done, and obviously delve into some of the conspiracies of the fires, e.g. Hawaii.
The world's first airborne directed energy weapon, the airborne laser, also known as the ABL. Just mounting the ABL requires one of the most sophisticated and elaborate modifications in history. The entire nose section is removed and retrofitted, and the world's largest titanium plate is installed to hold the enormous turret-mounted laser in place. The ABL system is designed to find, track, and destroy an enemy target in the air and on the ground. It can loiter at 40,000 feet for 5 hours, refuel in mid-air, and destroy a target 60 miles away in less than a second.
Once confined to the imaginative realms of science fiction, laser weapons teeter on the precipice of altering modern warfare forever. Unleashing the power of light speed and unconstrained by ammunition or conventional kinetic defenses, laser weapons herald an era of unparalleled effectiveness and sheer devastation. As such, the US Navy has meticulously crafted its laser solutions to dominate the fierce battleground of the high seas. In a recent development, the Navy and its partners unveiled their state-of-the-art cutting-edge laser beams in blistering action to the world. The footage showcases the laser weapon mounted atop the US warship USS Portland. As a high-speed boat menacingly approaches the warship, the energy weapon locks onto its target and then fires. In the conventional footage, no beam is visible, only the boat succumbing to the unyielding energy of the weapon. However, the searing light beam is revealed in a series of infrared images, cutting a path from the weapon to its ill-fated target. Though widespread use remains on the horizon, US authorities firmly believe their groundbreaking laser weapons are ready to reshape the harrowing conflict in Yemen, proposing them as the solution to the fearsome Houthi boat drones that have plagued the region. The future of warfare. The powerful laser weapons developed by the US Navy are just one example of how the world of military knowledge has been increasingly focusing on directed energy weapons as the next great evolution in battlefield technology. Directed energy weapons, including high-powered lasers, represent a cutting-edge weapon system with significant advantages over conventional kinetic solutions. These advantages stem from the unique properties of directed energy, which enable it to deliver precise, rapid, and scalable effects on the battlefield. One of the most remarkable benefits of directed energy weapons is their pinpoint accuracy. These weapons can emit a highly focused beam of energy, accurately aimed and adjusted in real time, allowing for the selective engagement of individual targets. Consequently, threats can be neutralized with minimal collateral damage, reducing the risk of harm to innocent bystanders or non-combatants. Another critical advantage is their lightning-fast speed of engagement. Directed energy travels at the speed of light, enabling almost instantaneous target neutralization with impact. This rapid response to threats can significantly enhance sailors' survival chances in combat situations. Even if they're ambushed by fast-moving attackers, the laser defenses have a greater chance of responding than conventional kinetic weapons. For maritime purposes, the accuracy and concentration of energy, in addition to the staggering speed provided by the Navy's recent lasers, can help take out even the smallest and fastest drone boats without threatening other ships in the vicinity. Diverging from conventional munitions, directed energy weapons require no physical projectiles, eliminating maintenance costs, resupply needs, and the risk of running out of ammunition.
Right, whether it was intentionally done or not, no one knows. No one will ever know. But at surface level, it does look fishy with the way, like, you'd have a fire here, and there'd be no fire here, and then there'd be like something burnt here, and like aluminium turned to dust, and like a little tree there still going. Do you know what I mean? it's just madness. But it could just be another conspiracy. But the fact is, they have got these weapons. If there was anything that was worth money that they need there, then they might have a case, because you always follow the money. Everything's about money. Makes the world go round, doesn't it? There's a few more clips of these lasers.
Cuando vuelva la luz, va a volver a explotar. Oye, justo hay una micro ahí, weón. Conche tu madre.
어떤 머신을 말하세요? Может, просто вы...
If it's not CGI, then explain that. None of us can. We'll never know. Simpsons said no.
Let's give the new statue a chance. Maybe this will grow on you.
Ah, this thing sucks. We love it. Yay!
You fools! You've erected a massive concave reflective surface. It will focus the sun's beam in a deadly ray.
The time for mourning and blaming our mayors has passed. First off, I'd like to thank the good people at Tianjin Smelting and Mining for neutralizing our wonderful, deadly new lard land.
Different wavelengths. There was something blue that didn't want to burn.
We will rebuild.
We're at it again. Matt Groening. They're always bang on, aren't they? They never fail. Just another conspiracy.
Last month, a camera from a telescope on Mauna Kea, Hawaii's tallest mountain, captured something eerie, a wall of green lasers visibly shooting across the sky. The light show, which has been described as resembling the green code from The Matrix, occurred on January 28 and was caught by a camera operated by the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan, NAOJ. Initially, NAOJ said in a YouTube video that the lasers had come from NASA's ICESat-2 satellite, which maps and measures Earth's surface in three-dimensional detail to keep track of sea ice and forests. If it was ICESat-2, the lasers would have come from its Advanced Topographic Laser Altimeter, ATLAS, instrument, which emits laser beams that NASA says are bright green on the visible spectrum. Mystery put to bed? Think again. On February 6, NASA confirmed that its satellite was not the source of the green lasers over Hawaii.
Do you know what's pretty cool? If it's not used in a sinister way, technology that we've got green lasers shooting from space apparently, but I'd say aircraft. Either way, we've got green lasers used as weapons coming from space. It's sci-fi stuff. So either way you look at it, it's cool. But as long as you use it for the right, I suppose.
These blue tin roofs are in China and South Korea. Did we not get the memo? Don't take my word for it. Check it out on Google Earth for yourself. These images were obviously taken in low orbit inside the firmament. I'm Shelley Flame. Nice to meet you.
Alright, blue laser test. Got this laser on wish.com for fun. It's actually pretty powerful. I've been shining it on this blue plastic lid for about 5 minutes now. Nothing. But when I go try it on a different color, like this green, another color, let's do orange, smoke, smoky, smoky, red, also blue, and I have gone 5 minutes on this too, and nothing. No smoke, no burning. Alright, everybody wanted to see a tarp. So, I'm from Michigan. All my good tarps are being used right now because we had that big storm the other day. But I've had this sitting on this dirty tarp here for 5-6 minutes. So yes, tarps do not ignite at all.
I always use black.
That's what they do. They struggle to get through the colour blue, these lasers. That's why people have a lot of tin roofs, blue tin roofs, or blue tarp and stuff. A lot of people say it's for like wind damage off after a storm and stuff like that, which obviously it is. But a lot of people do. I think it's like Japan. A lot of them have blue tin roofs. They're ahead of us, they know what they're doing. They obviously know about the lasers. But it's probably not for that reason, but if it works, it works.
I'm gonna break into something. Neighbor says the neighbor had a deer hanging. So, as you can hear, there's definitely something out there yelling. So, we got called for this. We're gonna investigate it. But there's definitely something out there that does not sound like wildlife I've ever heard. So, yeah. I think we should call for backup for this. It's not like squatching violent. The neighbor might have too many drinks. But I can see I can hear their concerns, for sure.
That's that screaming one about. Sounds like a woman being blood curdling scream. That's the same reports you get from everywhere. All different states, all different people, all different ages. It's a recurring theme. Bigfoot's real. Get on board with it.
Okay, my name is Mike Marbley. I am retired and I live in Richmond, Kentucky, but I got a farm in Rockcastle, Kentucky. And this is where I've had a lot of Bigfoot experiences going on my farm. They like to claim the territory on the very back of my farm on top of a mountain. And I claim that too because it's mine. So we have a lot of run-ins. But anyway, one thing that happened, I got a creek that runs through the middle of my property. And I was coming down through there on my four-wheeler and I had smelt this very bad stench. And it smelled like something dead, wet dog, a mixture of things, but it smelled awful. I got on up there and I found fur of a deer. I found a lot of places where there'd been a lot of rustling going on, and it just seemed like there was something happening there. So I got off on my four-wheeler, and it smelled bad. And I got to investigating it, and I could tell that there had been a doe killed. And why I say a doe is I found the fawn, and the fawn was still there. And
The fawn was alive?
The fawn was dead.
Or it was dead?
It was dead. But it was left. And I got to checking it, and I could see that something had drugged the deer across the creek and up this trail. And I tracked it. And when it got to the gully that went up the mountain, it picked the deer up and carried it. And it carried it off over into another section that I call their home. And I called my friend that's also a Bigfooter with me, and I got him to come down and check it out. And he said, you know what, we need to go over in there and check that out and see if we can see anything. So the next weekend, we went over in what we call Bigfoot's home. It's over back behind my property in the Deja-Vu National Forest. And we went down in there, and we found a place that is a big rock. It had a hole going back in it, and it looked like something had been staying in there. We didn't know exactly what it was. And while we were standing there, a pebble come flying through the air and started bouncing down through the trees. He said, did you hear that? And I said, I seen the pebble. It landed about 15 foot to my right. And I said, it come from the mountain up there on the top. I said, let's work our way up there. And so we started working our way up there. It was fairly steep. And as we was going up the steep part, another rock come, and it was bigger, about the size of a baseball. And it hit to the right of him. And at that time, he goes, you know, I got wife, I got kids. I don't know if I want to pursue this farther. I talked him into pursuing it farther. I said, we might not have this chance again. I said, I don't think they will hurt you. So we worked our way on up the hill. We had another rock to come down. It was larger. I couldn't tell you how big it was because I couldn't see it. We got up to the top of the hill, and I told him, I said, it looks like there's a trail to the left, and there's big rocks everywhere and cliffs. And so we started walking up that way, and all of a sudden he hollered at me. He goes, watch out. A rock come flying to the left of me about 20 yards, and it was the size of a cantaloupe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it hit and bounced down through there, and we could tell that it did not come from the same Bigfoot. There was one on the left, and there was one on the right. There was two of them.
Had to leave us with a belter there. Another Bigfoot one. Oh, so interesting. Whether you believe or not, it's so interesting. And obviously these people are not out there just lying constantly. What can they get out of lying? Anyway, been a pleasure. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, all the jolly stuff. I shall see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.